Hello. Hello.
Why you late? How are you?
I'm trying to kill a mosquito.
Oh?
There's a mosquito here that has been waking me up all night. I'm trying to kill it. And, oh, it's gone. Okay. Forget about that. Okay. Yeah, okay. How are you? I'm sorry I'm late.
I'm better. Yesterday, you don't open time during class to you yesterday. Yeah.
No, I had other students.
Oh.
I had the same opening times, but I had other students book before Joy. So yeah. Sorry, I'm not feeling very well, and I'm only doing like three hours a day. And yeah, if there's other students book me, then I can't help that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my neighbor thinks I've got COVID, so I'm not feeling very good at the moment. I don't have much life in me. I don't know. Have you had COVID yet? Have you had COVID?
COVID? No. COVID. Haven't COVID.
You haven't had COVID?
No.
And up until now, I had not had COVID, but my neighbor says, I was talking about how I felt and the things I was, my body was doing. And he said, "Oh, you got COVID." I said, "Really? How did I get COVID?" Because if I go into a small shop, I wear a mask, and I don't go around many places where there are lots of people. But he said, "Oh no, it sounds like you've got COVID." So yeah, I'm just like I just do these lessons. I do 2 lessons, and then I go back to bed, and I'm just bang asleep straight away, and not thinking about anything. I just, as soon as my head hits the pillow in bed, I just go to sleep, and I don't wake up until the alarm, and then I do another 2 lessons, and then I go back to bed, and then bang, asleep. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 days. It's just do 2 lessons, asleep, 2 lessons, asleep, 2 lessons, and then go to bed, sleep, and sleep all through the night. So that's yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, it's and the thing is, the weather here is beautiful. The weather is absolutely lovely. I mean, it is just from mountains to the sea, it's just blue sky. And it's not too hot. It's about 31, 32 degrees and a little bit of wind, and it's absolutely beautiful. I should be out there swimming, but all I can do is just do some lessons and then go to sleep. There we go. Anyway, right. Where were we? We were here. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to do with you is questions. Okay, it says slide 16. I'm not sure if that's true. So let's go to slide 16 here. had we done this? Oh, no, we've done that. So let's forget about that. So we had these phrases. I am willing to do something. Means I'm absolutely okay with doing that. Would you like to cook lunch today? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Means I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm okay. I'm happy to do that thing. And I don't mind. So we've got I'm willing to do that. Whatever that is. Okay, I'm willing to do that. Means I'm fine. I'm happy to do that thing. So are you willing to cook lunch today? Are you willing to take the children to school? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Means I'm very happy. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy. I'm okay. To do that. So I'm willing to do that means I'm happy. I'm okay to do that. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. And similarly, I don't mind. I don't mind taking the children to school today. Usually, my wife takes the children to school, but yeah, she's a bit sick, so yeah, I don't mind taking the children to school. Means similar. I'm willing to do it. I don't mind. I'm okay. I'm happy. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. And we usually use the present participle there. I don't mind doing that. Equals. I'm fine. I'm okay. Woo! Okay. So I don't mind doing that. Means I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm happy. Don't use happy there. I'm fine. I'm okay with doing that. I don't have the time to take the children to school. Do you mind taking the children to school? No, I don't mind taking the children to school. I'm not very busy this morning. I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm okay taking the children to school. I don't mind doing that. And it's very similar to I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that means I'm happy to do that, and there's no problem there. I'm okay to do that. We do tend to use I'm willing to do that, so we use the infinitive plus to. I'm willing to do something. And then when we use I don't mind, we do tend to use the present participle, which is doing, the ing verb. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind taking the dogs for a walk. I'm fine with walking the dogs. It's okay. I'm willing to walk the dogs. So the difference between I'm willing to and I don't mind is that I'm willing to, we can join willing and to, so then we put the infinitive verb after willing. So I'm willing to take the dogs for a walk. But we would say, I don't mind taking the dogs for a walk. We would use the present participle, which is the ing verb, with I don't mind. As far as I know, that's the only difference between those two phrases. I don't mind. I'm not. I don't have a problem with doing that action. I don't mind doing that, but I'm willing to do. We don't use the present participle. We don't use the doing. I'm willing to doing. No, you can't. You can't say that. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to take the dogs for a walk. I'm willing to go to the shops, but I don't mind going to the shops. So that's the difference between I'm willing to and I don't mind. Yeah, I think, and that's really the only difference there. It just means I'm happy to do it. I'm okay doing it. I'm fine doing that action. Don't mind doing it. I'm willing to do it. And willing is, there's that damn mosquito again. Just flew past me. Ah! Okay, so it says read the conversation twice, switching roles. So I will be A, you can be B, and then you can be A, and I will be B. Okay, so first of all, which requests sound most polite? So we're listening out for a request, asking someone to do something for us. Which one sounds most polite? Okay. So I will be A, you can be B, and then you can be A, and I will be B. So first of all, A. Oh, good morning. Deb, could I please ask you about something?
Sure, what's up?
I don't think I'm able to go to happy hour after work. Do you mind if I sit it out?
Well, can you go on Friday at least?
At least? At least? Well, I'm not sure. Would it be possible to get back to you about that?
Well,
okay, that's good. Okay, now you can be A and I will be B.
Good morning, Deep. Could I please ask you about something?
Sure, what's up?
I don't think I'm able to go to happy hour after work. Do you mind if I sit up?
Well, can you go on Friday at least?
Well, I'm not sure. Would it be possible to get back to you about that?
Okay, so the two requests are, one, could I please ask you about something? That's one request. It's a question. Then there's the second one. Do you mind if I sit it out? And then Deb says, can you go on Friday at least? That's it's kind of a request. It's a question anyway. And then A says, would it be possible to get back to you about that? Okay, now which ones sound most polite? Oh, well, there's sure what's up as well, I suppose. those are the questions there. A request is a question, basically. Could you tell me where the sugar is? You know, if you go to a shop assistant and say, I can't find the sugar in the shop. Where's the sugar? Actually, in Thailand, no, it was actually in Laos, and I was asking for rice. It's a very, very, very big supermarket, and I could not find where the rice was. I needed to buy rice, and so I said, "Khao tinai," which is rice. Where is that? Yeah, that's basically my Thai is not good. And the shop assistant just looked at me and went, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about." Because cow, depending on how you say the word cow in Thai, it could mean mountain. It could mean white, you know, like the color white, or mountain, or rice, or newspaper, or knee, you know, part of your leg, your knee, or what else can it mean? It's got another meaning, depending whether you go cow, 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 depending on the tone. So I asked for, I went to the shop assistant and I said something like, where is the mountain?
Where is the mountain?
Where is the mountain? And like, so yeah, of course. She was like looking at me, like, are you mad? We don't sell mountains in the shop. And I went, oh no, ginkao, like eat rice. Oh, okay, it's over there. And then, you know, I found it. So language is very, very difficult sometimes. But we've got 3 questions here. So could I please ask you about something? We've got, sure, what's up? Do you mind if I sit it out? Well, can you go on Friday at least? Is another question. And would it be possible to get back to you about that? Which of those, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 questions. Which do you think is the most polite, or which are the most polite questions? And who is saying the most polite questions? So five questions there. 5 questions. Some are more polite. In other words, less direct than the other questions.
Sure.
So what do you think?
What do you see?
What do you think are the most polite questions?
I don't think I'm able to go happy hour after work. Do you mind if I sit up?
Which are the most polite?
which are the most polite?
Polite. The most. Hang on. Let's highlight the word most polite.
Most polite.
So you got rude. Like you're walking down a street. There's someone in your way. There's someone blocking the pavement. Now you could say, "Get out of the way."
Get out of the way.
That's rude. That's rude.
Oh, sometimes I talk about yin.
And sometimes you want to say that. You're walking down the street and there's someone here and you go, "Get out of the way." That's rude. Oh, but if you say, "Oh, excuse me, please, could you move out of the way for just so I can get past?"
Yeah.
That is being polite. That's not being rude. That's not going, "I'm going to kill you unless you get out of the way." Bang, 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 with a gun. That's rude. That's not good. Just say, oh, excuse me. Sorry, would you mind just moving aside for a second so I can get past you? Because the road is very busy and I need to get to work. So that would be being polite. Saying, "If you don't move, I'm going to kill you," is rude. Well, actually, it's criminal. Threatening someone with death for not getting out of the way is actually criminal. You could go to prison. Well, you should go to prison if you talk like that. So the most polite. So let's look at some of the phrases that make these questions polite. So the first one is, could I please ask you? Can I please ask you to get out of the way? Could I please ask you? That's a politism. That's not a correct word, but it is we do use it. So could I please ask you? Could I please ask you? Rather than can I ask you about something is less polite than could I please ask you? Can I ask you about something is fine, but it's not as polite as saying could. So we use the past tense of can to make things sound more polite. May I have a donut? Might I have a donut? Maybe the past tense sounds more polite than the present tense. So could I please ask you? Now she replied, "Sure, what's up?" It's not very polite. It's fine. There's nothing rude about it, but it is not polite. However, saying, "Do you mind if?"
Do you mind if?
Do you mind if I don't do it? Do you mind if I don't turn up? Do you mind is a politism. So could I please ask you? Do you mind is also a very polite way of saying something. Do you mind if I don't turn up? Do you mind if I don't make it? And then she says, "Can you go on Friday?" She uses can rather than could. And the more polite way would, well, could you at least come on Friday? But she uses can, so that's not particularly polite. So B is not being polite. And then A is very polite. And he says, would it be possible to? So that's the other very polite phrase. Would it be possible if I got back to you on about that? So could I please ask you, do you mind? Would it be possible to do something? So those three things are very polite ways of asking questions, making requests here. Could I please? Do you mind? Would it be possible to? So those are three polite ways of making questions. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of time. Damn. So, okay. So there we go. That's basically what this slide is about asking polite questions. Oh, could I please? Could I please go to the toilet? Teacher, could I please go to the toilet? Oh, sorry, teacher. Do you mind if I go to the toilet? Oh, teacher, would it be possible to go to the toilet? Very polite ways of asking a question or making a request. We've only got one minute. Okay. Again. So we got A. Oh, B is a professor. Okay. So I will be A. You can be B. And then we'll swap. Okay. So A says, hi, Professor. Could I please ask about something?
Hi, Professor. Sure. What's up? Sure. What's up?
I don't think I can work late nights. Would you mind if I change my schedule?
Well, can you just do one night a week?
Well, I'm not sure. Would it be possible to get back to you about that? Okay, so we will meet again after the break.
Okay.
Where I can clean my table because it's now covered in water. I don't know why. Oh, well, that's why. Oh, God, I've got to phone my brother.